Lenawee Broadcasting's Hometown Hope program is highlighting a local organization working to address food insecurity in Adrian. Vish's and Loaves Food Pantry, part of the Neighbors of Hope network, provides groceries to individuals and families across Lenawee County.
We get donations from businesses, from churches, from condominium groups, from individuals. Adrian Steele is a huge donor for this pantry, and we're very grateful for that. Adrian College had a food drive. They gave us 700 pounds of food just before Christmas. Kroger, it was just serendipity that they had rejected a truckload of potatoes. And the truck driver called us and said, "Would you like these potatoes?" And we said, "Sure." And it turned out to be 9,000 pounds of very nice gold potatoes, which we then said, okay, we can't possibly get rid of them all in a short amount of time and have them stay like not sprouting. So what we did, we called around the county to the different pantries that we collaborate with and different food kitchens. So we either delivered or they picked up, and we went through in a couple of weeks those 9,000 pounds of potatoes going to needy people. If they aren't registered with our database, we go through a short registration process. We only serve people in Lenawee County. They have to be low income. And then we print out that list and hand that off to our volunteers to assemble the order back in the pantry shelves. They put that together. They will weigh it. We distribute food based on family size, and so bigger family gets more food.
The pantry operates on an appointment basis and allows clients to select their own food, creating a more personalized and dignified experience.
I think it for sure allows for more choice, and if somebody has particular conditions that they need a certain food, it helps in making that choice as well. And as well, if there's anything culturally, being able to share just makes so that the consumer gets what they need.
We actually have our inventory on a touch screen, and that's where we volunteer with the shopper and make a list exactly what they want. They don't get just handed food. They get to choose.
Leaders with the organization say demand for services has continued to grow, reflecting broader economic pressures facing local residents.
Just even the short time I've been here, more new people are coming to us. Frequency, of course, is limited. People are asking if they could come, but we certainly give them information for the other pantries in the area. I think there's been an increase in the number of seniors that are coming. And from what I can tell, an increase in the number of people that are working, but still below thresholds where they can afford food.
What we've also found is people that formerly had been registered and hadn't been here in a long time because they were making their budget fine. Now they no longer are having enough money left over for food, and so they've come back to the pantry more and more. They tell us their SNAP benefits are getting cut as well. So
that's had, I think, a big influence.
Yeah.
The pantry serves both those experiencing long-term hardship and people facing short-term challenges.
We have a very welcoming and supporting environment, and we literally, people come in kind of depressed about their situation and they leave with a little bit of joy.
I have to second that too, really. I think people feel comfortable and safe is how some of the consumers have described their experience here, and welcoming. I think that it's meeting somebody where they're at and being caring and listening and supportive and helping them make good choices about their food.
One of our volunteers came to us originally because he was fulfilling an obligation for court-ordered community service. And when he finished his service, he came back to be a regular volunteer because of the environment here. And he's the first person who will go down the hallway and meet people even before they get all the way down and say, "Hi, how can I help you?" with a smile. People may feel guilty, and we have run into that. You know, they don't think they should have to get help. But we say, we're just neighbors helping neighbors. We love to share, and That's how we try and make them feel more comfortable. And talk to them about recipes, talk to them about, their families. All those things make it a more intimate kind of a interaction. And me as a churchgoer here, we think of it as a ministry that is helping people with their spirits as well as their bodily needs.
Beyond providing food, the pantry aims to support stability for families by easing one of the most immediate financial burdens. Fishes and Loaves Food Pantry offers a range of support programs for Lenawee County residents, including grocery assistance, meal kits, and birthday cake kits for families celebrating special occasions.
Yeah, we get great feedback both on our recipes and then this meal kit behind here. The recipe is on this bag, and all the items are in the bag. So we call that a meal kit.
The creator of the recipes.
No. It was all the volunteers brainstorming.
Yeah.
But then I copied them.
Yeah. I think it gives people ideas, and it helps people make even healthier choices, not knowing what to do with all the things they have and pulling it together, having a recipe to follow. A young man was his first time living independently, and he didn't know a lot about cooking. He really appreciated the recipes and the simple recipes that didn't take a lot of ingredients. He was real excited about the idea of being able to do that. The birthday kits are just cake mix and frosting, a pan to bake it in.
And candles.
And instead of using, isn't there soda or there's a special recipe that allows for fewer ingredients when...
Most cake mixes, they need eggs and oil, but you can get by without that with a can of soda pop. So we have a recipe for that, and so we have all the ingredients for making a cake that way. With candles, which a lot of families really appreciate, to give something special to their kids just once in a while.
Organizers say community support remains critical to keeping shelves stocked and operations running.
We would love more donations, whether it's individuals or groups. We then would need people to process those donations once they're in the building. So what we typically do is people either drop by or call if they want to either donate their items or donate their time. We have both church members and community members who are current volunteers, and we kind of rotate through the schedule. We do need more, I think, inventory. We need more items. We take both items and cash, and we've been using our cash lately to fill in the gaps of where we are lacking very popular items. I mean, you wouldn't think we'd run out of peanut butter, but we ran out of peanut butter, so we had to go and buy some peanut butter because we weren't getting enough donations of peanut butter. It's one of those basic things that everybody could use, and we didn't have it. So we are doing okay, but we would love to do better.
We're having a grow a row, so we're asking people with gardens to grow an additional row for the pantry for fresh vegetables. And the church here is going to be having a garden this year, is that right?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So we're excited about being able to provide more fresh. When we were thinking about donations, thinking about being able to provide more fresh things, whether it be dairy or meat or vegetables and fruits, I think would be a really great thing for the pantry to have.
Those interested in receiving assistance or supporting the pantry can find more information through Neighbors of Hope. The pantry is located inside First United Methodist Church at 1245 West Maple Avenue here in Adrian. Services are available by appointment. For information or to schedule a visit, call 517-759-4421. I'm Bryan Vish for WLEN, Lenawee's local news station.